Dr. Destruction here. What was your metal album of the year? Number 5. You won't find this on either Amazon Prime. You won't find it on Apple streaming services. Maybe find it at a local record store. Maybe. You can find it on YouTube, and I'll give you the link below. Midnight. You Can't Stop Boots. It's a bootleg album. It's great. It's from a concert back in 2012. Someone recorded and it was released as a bootleg here. That's a nice little gem if you weren't aware of that. The production quality is not that great, but then again, it's a bootleg. It's old songs, but it's something new from Midnight, and I'm all for it. Number 4, this artist seemingly produced 60 albums last year, from his own solo stuff to his own band to compilations with others. Honestly, there was a stretch where he released one every week. George Lynch. I remember first coming across George Lynch in Dawkins back in 1984. Wow. Where have all the years gone, huh? But the greatest part to me about Lynch, he's another SoCal guitar shredder, but his style is so different than most of those SoCal guys. George he can shred, he can jam, he can crunch, but he is very melodic in his playing, and he always brings something new, refreshing, and exciting to his new albums. So when I listen to a new album of his, I hear something different each and every time. I'm not stuck in the rut about him. But specifically his solo release, Guitars at the End of a World. Wow. Great stuff. Which specifically nailed it for me was the last song on the album, Contraflow. The guitar playing is, I'd say incredible, but I usually say incredible when I talk about George Lynch, but it's incredible. Number 3, my partner in crime here on this channel rated this album as his favorite for 2023. I think it's really good, but it's number 3 in my book. It is The Majesties. Vast Reaches Unclaimed. Pretty solid stuff here. I especially like the fact that the bassist and the drummer really aren't going in business for themselves here, aren't trying to outshine or out elaborate. They're just laying down solid rhythms and beats for each and every song. The guitar player's tone, fabulous. 80s, crunching, top to bottom, a quality album. Number 2 was kind of a surprise to me. I stumbled across it, but I'm glad that I did. Alcatraz, Take No Prisoners. I know there's a lot of infighting going on between the current members of Alcatraz and Graham Bonnet's version of Alcatraz. I could care less about that. Let them do amongst themselves for that. For me, this is a great album. Wow. Top to bottom, again, solid stuff. It's not Graham Bonnet on the vocals. It's not Yngwie Malmsteen on the guitar. Joe Stump on guitar, but very Malmsteen-like. Arpeggios, sweet picking, but the tone production is very new, very modern, but it's just great. Listen to me. Fabulous stuff. I highly recommend it. Number 1, drum roll. Enforced. War Remains. My goodness gracious. Have you heard this yet? It's like someone went to Slayer and said, that album's pretty good. How about we speed it up and play it faster? The first note of this album, pow, punched me in the face so hard, but it did knock me out. It hit, and then it continuously, 10 songs, 34 minutes of nonstop brutal beating me in the face and ear regions, and I loved it. Every second of it. From the first punch to the last punch. Note, this is loud, it's aggressive, it's rude, it's crude, it's great, and it's my number one for 2023. What was yours? Tell me. Till next time, rock on, rock out.